Good morning everyone, and that was the most peaceful and restful park up that we've probably done today. Absolutely lovely. And do you know what, last night we watched the most stunning sunset, so I don't know quite what we've got in store today, so we'll bring you back in a bit. So we left our beautiful park up at Lockfleet and headed out. Dornoch Beach stretches across an impressive 2.5 miles of coastline, and it's one of the cleanest beaches in the UK mainland. Welcome back, and as you can see, we decided to kick the day off with a beach walk. I'm currently standing on Dornoch Beach. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you're a fan of beach walks, you're definitely going to like this one. If you fancy it, come with us. We'll take you on a little wander. There are some jellyfish about, so do mind those bare feet. Dornoch town itself is very pretty indeed. As well as its beautiful beach, the town centre is home to the most northerly cathedral in the British mainland. Much of the architecture in the town is arts and crafts in style. Just look at that beautiful lettering carved from stone on the old post office. And of course, no trip to Dornoch is complete without visiting Cocoa Mountain for a slice of cake. Just down the road from Dornoch is the Glenmorangie distillery. Glenmorangie was established in 1843 by founder William Matheson, and it was he who converted the former brewery into the whisky distillery that you see today. The distillery Visitors Centre has a wealth of information about the production of whisky. Its copper stills are the tallest stills to be found in the whole of Scotland. If you wish, you can even book on a guided tour. Glenmorangie remains one of the best-selling single malt Scotch in Scotland, a position it's held continuously for decades. Even Hollywood greats like Harrison Ford have helped endorse Glenmorangie. It's even been featured in key Hollywood hits like the 1986 Highlander film starring Christopher Lambert. The shop contains a wealth of whisky-related goodies. Fortunately or unfortunately, we succumbed and came away with a few souvenirs of our own. So welcome back everyone. So regular viewers of our channel, not that there's many of you, will know that we like a lighthouse. So we're here to view Tarbert Ness Lighthouse. So we'll bring you back in a bit when we get there. I can't help but love a lighthouse, and this one is particularly spectacular. Standing at 41 metres tall, Tarbert Ness Lighthouse is the third tallest in Scotland. Pretty impressive indeed. Once inside, you'd need to ascend 203 steps to get to the lamp room. That's a lot of steps. It was a terrible storm and the subsequent loss of many seagoing vessels in 1826 that prompted the building of such a lighthouse here on the Tarbert Peninsula. Designed by Robert Stevenson, the lighthouse was operational by 1830 and since then has guided countless seagoing vessels around the rugged Tarbert Peninsula. The contrast of the man-made lighthouse against the natural red sandstone cliffs is utterly majestic and a real sight to behold. What a day to be exploring this part of the world. You simply cannot visit Easter Ross and not come here. The Seaboard Centre in Ballantor is a community-run centre run for the benefit of the community. Here you can expect to find delicious food with good service. If you're in the village, please consider popping in and supporting this small community. Opening times can be found on the internet. Ballantor is also the home to the Seaboard Sculpture Trail. Here you'll find numerous sculptures which celebrate the community's connection to the sea and their way of life. On the beach you'll find the Mermaid of the North. Sitting on the rock known as Clacadoo, she is the most northerly mermaid sculpture in Scotland. The Shandwick stone is a carved 9-foot tall Pictish slab dating back to around AD 780. Located just outside Shandwick on the Highland Pictish Trail, the stone is a celebrated masterpiece of early medieval art. The stone is carved on both sides. The seaward face features a Christian cross decorated with raised bosses and spiral work, flanked by carvings of angels and animals. While the landward face depicts abstract symbols alongside a detailed hunting scene with warriors including a boar and an eagle. The stone was damaged and broken into numerous pieces during a storm, but in 1988 was restored and placed in the housing that you see today. And after all that gadding about, we were in need of a restful afternoon back at Lockfleet. Just sit back and enjoy the views. Everyone, and welcome back. So we're about to visit a historic site, surprise surprise, called the Hill of Many Stains. So this is a site of ancient standing stones. So if you want to come and have a look, come and join me and I'll tell you a little bit more in the overview. The Hill of Many Stains is a 4,000-year-old prehistoric site in Caithness. It features 200 small upright stones arranged in a fan-shaped pattern across a hillside and is located about 8 miles south of Wick. There are around 200 stones set in at least 22 diverging rows running down a south-facing slope. It's believed that construction occurred during the late Neolithic or early Bronze Age. The actual purpose of these stones is unknown, although theories suggest a ritual gathering place or an ancient astronomical/lunar calendar. Welcome back, and we've reached somewhere rather special. So we're about to descend the Walligo steps, of which there are lots of them. Pop along if you want to have a look. I'll bring you back in a bit. The Walligo steps are a historic hand-carved staircase of 365 stone steps that zigzag down a 250-foot cliff face to a natural harbour in Caithness. This remarkable engineering feat dates back to the late 18th century. Built by Captain David Brodie, the purpose of the steps was to access Walligo Haven, a booming herring fishing port. Local fisherwomen routinely carried heavy baskets of fish up all 365 steps. After the climb, they walked a further 7 miles to Wick to sell the catch. The name Walligo is derived from Whale Geo, meaning an inlet where stranded whales washed ashore. Just look at the state of me. Thank goodness I didn't have to carry a basket of fish. Kudos to all those fisherwomen. Steps of Walligo, you are impressive indeed, and your history is fascinating. A visit here is a must. Welcome back. So, we have just arrived at John O'Groats. We're in the car park. We're just going to have a little wander over to the sign. So, come on you come with us. We're not going to leave anybody behind today. Look at the draw. It's freezing today. There's a sea threat going on. So come here when it's warm. It's the 14th of July and it's freezing. As well as the iconic signpost, you'll also see the nomadic boulders. This giant art installation has been inspired by the fierce tidal races and powerful underwater currents of the nearby Pentland Firth. These currents are strong enough to roll large rocks up to 100 centimetres in diameter along the seabed. The sandstone rocks that you see in the sculpture are authentic and have been salvaged from the beach. And of course we couldn't leave without depositing one of our stickers. Welcome back. We have now reached a rather new and unexpected destination. What's it called, babe?
Dunnet Bay.
Right, okay. Dunnet Bay is a stunning 2-mile arc of white sandy beach. It's backed by rolling dunes and is located on the north coast, about 6 miles east of Thurso. Anyone travelling the North Coast 500 shouldn't miss popping into this beautiful beach. It's simply stunning. Betty Hill is definitely worth visiting if you enjoy dramatic coastal scenery, quiet white sand beaches and deep Scottish history. And as we gently traverse the north coast, we couldn't help but be wowed by the stunning scenery. A stopover on the shores of Loch Eriboll is definitely worth considering on the right day. We did. Just look at those views. And this was just the start of our beautiful beach adventures on the north coast of Scotland. And this is the moment where we had to pinch ourselves. Just look at this spectacular cliff-top pitch. We'll do a proper review of this site in another edit, but for now, just sit back and soak up what this site has to offer. So we woke up to the most glorious morning. Just the right day for the type of adventure that we had in mind. Morning everyone, and this morning we're going to be exploring Shmoo Cave. So we might be doing a guided tour which costs about £15. It is cash only, so if you want to do this you need to bob up to the Spar shop, which is just near the campsite of Sango Sam's. Bob in there, get yourself some cash and get yourself ready. Right, if you want to come, you know the score, come with us and we'll take you. So there are 3 chambers in total. The first chamber is a massive open-air cavern flooded by daylight and easily reached by the main timber path. The second chamber is home to the roaring 20-metre waterfall, dropping into an 8-metre deep pool, visible from the free wooden bridge, which you'll see at the end of this edit. And the third and final chamber is a pitch black interior only reachable by a short rubber dinghy ride and a short walk over rocky stream beds on the guided tour. Right, so we're just about to go on the cave tour. As you can see, we're all kitted up with the hard hat. Come along, you know you want to come. So let's give you a tour. Smoo Cave is a spectacular combined sea and freshwater cave located just down the road from Sango Bay. It features the largest sea cave entrance in the UK, measuring an imposing 50 feet high and 130 feet wide, and houses a dramatic 20-metre internal waterfall. Trips down here are weather dependent, and according to Fraser, you wouldn't want to be down here when it rains heavily. So here's some fascinating facts. The cave is geologically unique because it was formed by two different forces. The outer mouth was carved away by the sea, while the inner chambers were hollowed out by the freshwater. So the layers of flint contain prehistoric animal hair, and when the flint is struck, you can actually smell the hair burning. During the winter months, Fraser spends much of his time on his hands and knees exploring unexcavated caves with only a shovel and a small plastic container to remove the excavated dirt. A very long and laborious process indeed. The natural features outside Smoo Cave are spectacular, so do spend some time absorbing them. They're absolutely wonderful. also taking a nice walk along the coastline. Here you'll find wild orchids in abundance. And as promised, here's the outer of the freshwater cave that we talked about earlier on in this segment. So we spent the rest of the afternoon exploring Sango Bay and all its wonderful features. Sometimes it's just nice to have a bit of downtime, and all this was just a short walk away from the campsite. Join us again for more adventures on our North Coast 500 adventure. See you soon. If you've liked our content, then please like and subscribe and hit that hype button.